Hi, this is Ryan from Cannabis, and I'm just commenting again on Prop 19 because I'm not trying to say that I know everything about Prop 19. Obviously, I didn't write it. Everybody has this opinion of the guy who did write it. Some people like what he's doing, a lot of people don't like what he's doing, and I am in favor of it, and this is why. I like what Richard Lee is doing. I don't know the guy, I've never met him. I only recently heard of him, but I like Proposition 19, and this is why, despite what a lot of people say. First of all, I don't believe it affects medical. I don't think that medical has any more rights now than what they say will be taken away by Prop 19. First of all, dispensaries and grow-ops are already regulated by local municipalities without Prop 19. If you look at Oakland right now, they're charging $30,000 for a large-scale grow permit, and another city's charging $15,000. A lot of different municipalities charge and regulate it in a lot of different ways already. That's already up to the municipalities. Prop 19 doesn't change that. They say that Prop 19 is going to put all these smaller businesses out of business. Well, with Prop 215 and the laws in California right now, the same thing can happen that they're predicting will happen with Proposition 19. They say that it'll change taxing medical marijuana. Well, medical marijuana isn't exempt in California law from taxes. The only thing medicinally that is exempt is pharmaceuticals. If it's not sold with a DEA scheduling, identification number, RX number, or a controlled substances identification, then it is not an untaxable product. So if you're selling marijuana right now and not paying taxes, that's disputably illegal. Some people say that the collectives and the nonprofits have the right to, be tax-free, and there's some legitimacy there. But that won't change with Prop 19. Nonprofits will still have tax-exempt status. Prop 19 doesn't change that. But as a product, medical marijuana is taxable, and that's under current laws. So under current laws, municipalities can charge whatever they want, whatever they decide, for a grow-op and a dispensary without Prop 19, and marijuana is already taxable. And I put that link on xcannabis.com to explain how marijuana is taxable in California now. And so here's the benefits of it. Despite these negative side effects that people are worried about, the benefits are that more than a few thousand patients will have legal marijuana. Right now, less than 100,000 Californians use marijuana legally, as opposed to millions that use it illegally. And that broadens the freedom perspective for everybody over 21. Now, I don't agree with the age restriction. 21 is way too prohibitive, but it's better than having everybody as criminals. That's for sure. And I think we can change the law later with a new proposition. And then another aspect is that the price will probably eventually go down. I think at first it'll go up a little just because of the demand. There's going to be a lot of tourism. There's going to be a lot of people, recreationally using it. And so the price may go up a little bit, but as opposed to that, we're going to be taking jobs back from the cartels in Mexico. So, that may even out the price eventually when all those jobs start coming over to America. And even if the price doesn't go down, our infrastructure and our economic stability will increase, making it easier for us to afford marijuana at its current price. Right now, I'm astonished that these collectives charge $20 a gram, or $300 and some odd dollars for an ounce, making many patients have to pay around $600 for their medicine every month. Where pharmaceuticals, which actually take molecular biology and all these different chemistry techniques to manipulate the molecules, cost less than something that grows freely out of the ground. How can a prescription for Prozac or a prescription for Oxycontin or Lortab costs less than something that grows freely and naturally out of the ground. And that's currently what's going on. So, it's a little bit troubling to me that patients have to pay that much for a natural product. And I think that eventually the prices will go down and be more reflective of the effort put into growing marijuana. I mean, I grow marijuana, I'm not claiming to be, to have the best garden right now, because this garden's been moved once already and it's not doing too well, but I grow marijuana. I'm a medical patient. I grow it legally. I don't have over my limit, and I don't sell marijuana. Sometimes I give seeds away to patients, but I'm not in the business to make money off of people suffering. That's just not what I want to do. More power to the people who supply marijuana, to those who are suffering, but it's ridiculous that the price is so high. And I hope to see marijuana prices go down. I also see the benefits of the hemp industry that will emerge. When the hemp industry emerges, lots of people will go back to work. We'll have a sustainable, product or crop that makes our economy and our agriculture and our environment improve hundreds of times over what it is now. And we're going to have this export and this local product and this huge market that even in the 40s the Department of Agriculture said would be huge, and it will be huge. And this gives a platform for that. I think Prop 19 is good, and I think it has some bad qualities too, but as opposed to millions of people being criminals, I think millions of people being free is much more beneficial to society. And everyone's like, well, it's too restrictive, it's going to put all these mom and pops out of business. You know what, these mom and pops need to start saving up their money right now. They need to get together collectively possibly and pool their money together and get licensed and have a legitimate business. I mean, currently right now you can be charged up to $400,000 for a liquor license in California. Many get away with paying $100,000, but it's anywhere from $10,000 to a cap of $400,000 for a liquor license in California. So $30,000 for a marijuana license is way cheaper, way easier to obtain, and certainly not as restrictive as alcohol licensing. So, if we want to have a legitimate business, one that the cartels and the black market dealers don't control anymore, then we need to pass Prop 19. And I think it's good for everybody. Everybody will be able to have an ounce in their pocket without worrying about getting arrested. Everybody will be able to have a garden in their backyard, 5x5 plot, 25 square feet, and everybody will be able to enjoy cannabis a lot freer, a lot more freely. So I support it. These detractors have good points, but I think they're misled, and I think they're fooling themselves if they think that Prop 215 defends them any better than Prop 19 does. Because like I said, all the things that they fear are already taking place without Prop 19. High taxation, high cost of permits, all the regulation, taxation. I mean, it's all in there already in Prop 215. Prop 215 doesn't exempt anybody from paying taxes. There's nothing about that in there. Prop 215 doesn't restrict municipalities from charging exorbitant amount of money for a permit. Prop 19 doesn't defend people against that already. So why would Prop 215 be better than Prop 19? It's not defending people in the ways that they want it to. So, maybe they need to come up with a new proposition. But meantime, we've already got one, and I think it's going to work. I think it's going to be good for us. So vote Prop 19, and Cannabis Cures Cancer. This is my shirt that we just made. You can buy these at emerald-sun.com. That's www.emerald-sun.com. Cannabis does cure cancer. It's a proven fact. And I've lost 2 people from cancer already, and I don't intend on losing any more. So let's cure cancer.
Yeah. I'm a sad. Nowadays you need eyes in the back of your head. Don't think I don't know, and mindful of what's been said. Them think a night life I cover them head. Don't think me don't see them bad mind from way back when. Me have eyes in the back of my head. Don't think I don't know, and mindful of what's been said. Them put a big dollar sign for your head. Don't think me don't see them miss them it talk, just to me the bunny chart. Them full of wicked thoughts, and know me spot them girl in the mini match.